What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jessica. This is Anthony, my husband.
Man, how long has it been since we've done one of these?
I know. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. We're doing a mukbang because we did not do nothing. Well, Anthony did. Okay, calm down.
Get that right.
Calm it down.
Get that right.
Anthony did something. We got Hungry Howie's, 2 medium pizzas. Bada bang, bada boom. They're already prayed, so we can just dig in. Anthony has a story for you.
So not a long story.
I'll be eating.
Huh?
I said I'll be eating.
So we had a issue yesterday at church, and the property next door, because this is what most people would call like that.
Okay.
A storefront church. So we're on a piece of property. Well, next door to us is a restaurant. Thai, not Thai, huh? I don't know what they are. I don't think they're Thai though, but it's some kind of Asian cuisine. And well, their plumbing backed up, and I don't mean the restroom, just their kitchen plumbing. I don't know what, but it's happened before, but never this bad. So yesterday I got a call because I didn't open yesterday. Somebody else opened, and it was like, hey, there's water everywhere. So he started, getting some other guys, and they started working on it, and it looked like it was fine. So Monday today we're just gonna go in and clean it up, finish it up. Nope, when Pastor got there, it was the carpet soaked, the back rooms got water where when you're walking, you're splashing. It's probably about a quarter inch of water, but it's kind of puddled up because the surface ain't even. So we think we're doing something, and we're getting the vacuum, sucking up all the water.
Yesterday when we were there, they put towels and stuff. We had to move the drums because it was where the drums was, and all of the cords to our electrical system. While we were sitting there, we just seen the water moving. Like it was gathering up.
You did?
Mm-hmm. That's what I told you. I went like that. So look at the water.
I thought you were talking about the preaching.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was coming more. Let me go ahead.
Look at that. Sauce. Hey. So showed up today, and I didn't know that. If I would have known that yesterday. So we started sucking up all the water from the back and on the carpet, vacuuming it with the shop vac, and I did all this area. I went and threw the water out, and I came back and it was water again. I was like, no, I'm not tripping. This is nuts. And so I did it again, and then again. And so I started doing it by the wall, and finally I caught up to how fast it was coming out and realized that it just wasn't gonna end. So the neighbors finally showed up. They've been closed since like Saturday, so it's been flooding since Saturday. It's Monday. Walk over through the back door because they opened the back door, and it probably had to be at least an inch of water on their side, and you could literally move it with the broom. So they're trying to sweep it out, and then they left. So I know they didn't finish because we're still getting water. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but that's what I was doing today. I was there for 4 hours doing the same thing, same spot, trying to catch up to, and then trying to put something where we can isolate it, but there's nothing there.
I thought you had a long little story.
No.
Now what are we gonna talk about? Yeah.
So
It's horrible. So I was telling Anthony, Because the people can't get out there, right?
Say again?
The people who have to fix it.
So the property management guy sent one of his workers. He came. Oh, that's why they're delaying it. Oh, look at that lightning. Dang, it's lightning in LA right now?
You're in LA?
We need that, yeah. Not lightning, but rain. So he came and he was saying that he couldn't do nothing until the restaurant people called and got their issue fixed, because he couldn't turn off the water because the things were so old they were broken. And in order to fix those, they had to fix the drain. So it's a bad situation.
So right now it's flooding again.
Yeah.
As we're sitting here.
And it's probably moving about this fast.
That's fast.
This fast. Because nobody's there to stop it.
Because yesterday it was just where the drums were. And then the back where the kitchen is. Today it's across. So
Yeah.
that means it's under the stage.
Mm-hmm.
And it went into the other room. That's bad. So tomorrow, what's gonna happen?
Hopefully. Raiders.
Oh, there were chairs in. Yeah.
But yeah. So what are we going to talk about now?
I don't know. I called jury duty again and I got cleared. Yay me. Okay, what can we talk about?
You're talking about the book we're going to read?
No. Let's do a Q&A.
Do it.
Okay.
Man, this is garlicky. Good.
What's your favorite pizza?
Pizza place? Man, it's salty too.
Take some off.
I don't know. I like Little Caesars. Everybody likes,
You don't even get those scissors.
because you don't like it. Give me one of those.
This is mine. Just kidding. You want one pepperoni pizza?
Yeah. I mean, me and Ned's is good, but I can't. When you, oh look, I have a pizza already right here. I didn't even realize it was still there.
See, you're being greedy.
When you say favorite, I think I can eat it every day without getting sick of the flavor.
Correct.
That's Little Caesars for me. Man, it's just good, but their sauce, it's overwhelming after a couple.
You guys, the reason why I like Little Caesars is because I got food poisoning. And you know what happens when you get, after you eat something and you get food poisoning?
You can't eat it no more.
It just makes you sick. So, that's why. It's not bad pizza. I actually liked it. But,
And it's cheap.
yeah. Your turn.
What?
Ask me a question.
Oh, I thought you had a question. I don't know.
I'm drinking out of a 2-liter, okay? Because there's no need for a cup. Take that much.
Well, I don't drink it.
You don't drink it either.
The boys don't drink it.
Ask me a question.
I don't know. I don't know. Push pause and then bring a list out so we can.
No. Okay. I'll ask you another question. What is your favorite drink at Starbucks right now?
I asked that question yesterday. Or the other day.
No, you did not. So look at that's how you take off that excess salt.
Right now, you guys,
Didn't work.
I don't know how long they've had it because I don't go there all the time. And when I do, at this time of the year, I get the pumpkin latte. But that apple crisp,
I didn't like it. But he gets it cold.
Oh yeah, you gotta drink cold coffee. If you don't drink cold coffee, then you probably won't like it.
I didn't like it.
Because it doesn't taste that good when it's hot. I think they ripped me off the other day. In the morning, on Saturday, I went. It had caramel on top. It had the apple syrup on the bottom. So we went last night, and it was a bigger drink, the large. It was really small like this.
Go Raiders!
Easy there. It was only this much of the sugar, crisp sugar.
Go Car! He's from Fresno.
He's from Bakersfield.
Same thing.
He went to Fresno State. So,
Hey, Victor lying over there. What happened?
I'm just saying, you know, it's a good drink, but make sure they make it right. Cause that apple, what's it called? Apple
Charger.
It's like brown sugar syrup or something. It's good.
You guys, I want to try the new cinnamon roll donut Krispy Kreme. We were gonna get it today, but we don't want to go back out. Okay, ask me a question.
What?
Ask me a question.
How long have you liked the Raiders?
All my life.
Why?
Because of the colors.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Not me.
I didn't watch football. I proclaim myself a Raider fan. I remember one time, okay, I got a story time for you. I remember one time, it was me and my cousin, and my little cousin. She had been in kindergarten. Actually, time. Well, me and my cousin were the same age.
So you were in kindergarten?
No.
Say it again.
Me and my cousin, we were in, I think, 7th grade.
Oh.
My little cousin, she had been in kindergarten.
Oh. Makes sense.
I had a parka jacket. You guys remember the parka jacket?
Mm-hmm.
I had a parka jacket. It was a Raider parka jacket. And back then, they were expensive. And, you know, people wanted them. Well, by my cousin's apartments.
Come on, Brett.
By my cousin's apartments, we were walking. It was an empty lot. We were coming from the store, liquor store. I had my parka jacket on. And, you know, we're walking home, well, to her house. And all of a sudden, I hear a car in back of us. And there shouldn't have been a car in back of us because it's dirt. It's an empty lot. And I turned around and I just heard them say, "Get her." And I knew what they were talking about. They wanted my jacket.
Everybody was getting jacked for those jackets.
So I go, run! My cousin got scared. My cousin, that's my age. She grabs her sister and she's crying. I go, stop crying! I go, run! And we're booking it. And we booked it like, gosh, maybe, well, I don't know, you guys can't tell, but maybe like from here to the corner.
To the stop sign?
Yeah, right here to the corner. No, it was further. Maybe to the other house. No, not
Cross street.
yeah, across the street. We're booking it, and then we turn the corner and we go into the apartments because that's how close they were. And so we hide and I go, shut up, because they were crying.
And how did they not catch it?
They were in a car.
Oh.
And so we heard them. They went down the street, and we went into her house. And then
Double cheese pizza.
I let my brother wear it, okay? One day. He left it in the bathroom.
There's nothing but bread.
And it was gone. That was my story time. So that's how long I've been.
You were in 7th grade?
I was younger. I was probably elementary.
That's about how long I was been a Raider fan.
We were meant to be.
Arr.
That's not. That's a bear car.
So, at that time, off in my land,
In Samaland.
the Raiders were going to play the Steelers in 93. It was in 93. They're still in LA. I think they left like 2 years later in 90. No, they left in 96 to Oakland. I think, yeah, 96. So in 93, they're playing the Steelers. My dad's sister's husband.
My dad's sister's husband.
He was a 49er fan, but his brother-in-law was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and he wanted to go to the game. So they all wanted to go to the game. They all wanted to get drunk, but they didn't have a sober driver. So my dad had just been in recovery for, I want to say it was only maybe like 4 months, 5 months. And they asked him if he can drive them. And so he's like, yeah, I'll take you guys, but only on one condition. They're all going to be drunk. So he's like, I need somebody to talk to. And so he said, I'll take you guys. But he was going to take, I had to be part of the trip. And they immediately said, yeah. Because they wanted to go because it was a 6-seater. So me and my dad were in the front, and then the 4 of them were getting drunk in the back. And one guy lost his seat because I guess he wasn't good enough of a friend or something. They took his ticket to give to me. So that's how I went to a Raider game. So the Raiders was the first professional football team that I seen play. And that was in LA at the Coliseum in 93. So that's pretty much why I became a Raider fan, just because my family don't watch sports.
But you don't want to be a Steelers fan?
No, it's not a California team. There's no teams that I root for that are not California teams. They're all California teams.
I don't know. I just my brother wasn't. I just wanted to be a Raider fan. My brother, you know what he did have? What parka he got? It was maybe it was a college team. The Hoyas or
The Blue Bulldogs?
Blue, yeah. And I was like, dude, we ain't Crips here. Okay. No, but he had that. But he didn't watch football.
And people just got it for the look.
I got it Raiders for the colors, to be honest. But I've always
Double cheesy.
been a Raiderette. And now that my husband is here and he's a Raider fan, then it's even more.
You know how I became a Giants fan?
What?
When I was in Little League.
Oh, yeah. No, let's talk about it.
What?
You were a Dodger.
Well, you can't pick your team.
Legit in a Dodger baseball outfit.
You can't pick your team.
He was a Dodger, guys.
You get picked.
Well, how'd you pick the Giants?
When I was in Little League in Selma, I don't know if anybody else does this. I don't think they do. Your last year is their 12-year-old year. And they would take money from the snack bar. And all the 12-year-olds would go to a professional game. So back then, Giants, it was 95. They had just came off of the World Series in the late 80s. They were rebuilding, so of course they sucked. Their tickets were like $15 to get in.
They ain't sucking this year.
So that's the game we went to. So
And that's how you became a Giants fan?
So my dad was still in recovery, right? And
Is he ever coming out? I'm just kidding.
they came out, but I was an adult by then.
I'm kidding.
So my dad was in recovery, and so he volunteered. He volunteered to go, and we were sitting all the way at the top of Candlestick Park where the 49ers used to play football. And I was looking everywhere, and it's not filled up. They weren't that good. I was like, hey, let's go sit over there. And he dodged everybody. He's a chaperone. We left everybody that was in our group, because everybody sat in a larger group, but you're chaperoning to other kids. We jammed, went all the way to the bottom. We sat right in back of the home plate, probably about 7 or 8 rows up, and we watched the whole game. It ended up going into overtime, extra innings. So we watched the end of the game from the top, but we stayed down there for all 8 innings. And so after that, that was just, that was another professional team I watched, and I became a Giants fan. That was it.
And I became a Giants fan because he's a Giants fan because I never was into baseball. Truth, that's the truth.
So, the Giants made the playoffs.
Our teams are doing so good.
Game 1 is Friday, I think.
The Raiders are doing so good.
Well, they better win tonight. We'll see.
Proud of y'all. Yeah.
So that's how I became those fans.
Yeah. Anywho, we done? All right, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm so glad Anthony decided to do this with me, because I literally had no content for y'all. All right. Thank you guys for joining us for dinner. Give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see you tomorrow.